We are shooting.
Hi there, Eli Salzman here. This is the very first video in a video series that I'm going to call Master of Everything, since Aziz Ansari took the Master of None title for his TV show on Netflix. So screw him. I'm calling this Master of Everything. It's a joke because really I'm a Master of None. We're on our land in an undisclosed location in the Lazio region of Italy. And the very first video of our adventure on our land for this channel is going to be about shit. And literally. So if you look behind us, right there, Lena can pan up to that. That's our outhouse. It's our composting outhouse. So we have a bucket in there, very nice thing. We'll show a video of it later. With a bucket, and then next to it a bucket of sawdust, and that's where we do our business. And then when the bucket's full, we dump it in here. So we left the land in when was that? September, and late September, and I covered it up with some tin so that it would stay and cook. And now I skipped the boring part of digging out the what is now perfectly good compost. That's this pile. I'm not standing in shit. So it's very simple. We had an excavator when the excavator guy was here to help do a bunch of other work. I had him dig a couple of big pits with just a couple scoops of his excavator. One is for kitchen compost, vegetable compost, and one is for the waste coming from humans. And add a lot of sawdust with each scoop each time you do your business, and then when you dump the bucket, you also add more brown matter, some soil, some other sawdust, and whatever this is. We're mid-April, so what is that? 7 months later, and it's perfectly good composted soil. It doesn't smell one bit. It's super easy. This soil is all very clay, so it's very watertight generally, so there's no real danger of seepage, or there's all this paranoia about the seepage of sewage into the water table or whatever. First of all, that's eradicated by every time you do your business, you add like a big, scoop, not just like a small cooking pan, saucepan's worth of sawdust each time you do your business. And then when you're dumping the bucket, you're also adding soil and sawdust into the pit, and so it's all getting absorbed there, for one thing. And when you have a very good clay soil, I mean, this is this kind of soil, as you can do the test that our permaculture teacher has taught us about rolling into a ball. It's not all clay, but it's pretty. You can make a pretty good ball really quickly, and it stays in integrity. So so that's the beginning, and I'm just going to finish scooping this out onto a tarp that will cover, and then we'll over time distribute it to our trees, our olive trees. And we have about 22 olive trees that haven't produced very well in many years, and we're trying to win back their favor. And so yeah, and most people say, and correctly, don't use human manure for vegetables growing in the ground, just to be on the safe side. It's better for fruiting for trees, at the base of trees, or like berry bushes or flowers, things where the actual vegetable is not coming right out of the soil, just to avoid any type of risk of bacteria that's hung around. Yeah, so this is the most simple version of a human manure processing, is just a pit, and being lucky enough to have a very clay mix of soil in the pit so it holds things, and then also using tons of brown matter each time you do your business, and also each time you dump the whole bucket. And that prevents any problems whatsoever, and then you have 6 months later perfectly good soil that's very composted and full of nutrients. So none of our waste last summer went into a sewage system to get retreated. It went straight into here, and it's going to go right back to our olive trees. So that's the first video of of the Master of Everything podcast, no, whatever it's called, videocast, I don't care what it's called. I'm so confused by all the different versions of media right now that my language is garbled. Also because I'm learning Italian, so everything's garbled in my brain. And so we'll see you next time, and we'll show you more details about the other processes we're going to start doing on the land to take care of all the shit, but also all of the vegetables, and to hold the water longer from the wet season through into the dry season, using all of the things that we're just starting to learn from our wonderful permaculture teacher, who is an American calling from Sicily. So we're excited to share this with everyone, and so that's it for now. Stay tuned. Please subscribe. Click on the bell so that you can be following us and get notifications, and we'll see you next time.